What's going on, concept thinkers? All right, so we just wrapped up another one over here at the Taylor's project. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick walkthrough. As you can see, got some landscaping done, some flowers that were in dire need of some water, like super fast. Let me show y'all. All right, worry about my plants here. Hopefully they get up and get rolling. Let me show you with the door closed. I'm in here doing a couple final touch-ups. A little bit of cleaning before we list tomorrow. Let's go in. So ignore some of the footsteps you see on the floor. I'm cleaning up as we speak. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna pull out just a little bit on the. There we go. Yeah. So we got our living room. Coming through here, kind of dining-ish area, kitchen, couple things left to tighten up. Gotta lift that stove, lift that dishwasher a little bit. See if I can get you some lights over here. Back door, we'll go out there in a minute. Make sure we show off the chandelier. Alrighty. See, we went with the white walls. Gray crown throughout, base. See what we got going down this hall. All right, and all I did was loop around. Bathroom. Don't need that. Perfect. I'm gonna do that same thing with the camera here so you can get the full view. All right. Bathroom spinning this way. Cool, cool. Let's take a look at some bedrooms. Brand new carpet, of course. Replaced all that broken glass, glazed it in outside. Pretty cool stuff. This house came a long way, to be honest. This was a rental property I had for, I think, almost 3 years. All of them have very nice closet space in here. Each one of them got some room for a little rod if you want, some shelving, put your shoes in. All right. I'm sorry. Let's go to the master. We didn't go to the master. So this was a former carport, actually stopped here. The back door was over there where the kitchen is. We closed all that in. All right, here's our master bedroom. Close this in, new windows, added this master closet here. And then of course the master bath. All right. Same, I'm about to shine this floor up, guys, don't kill me. We're gonna get it done. All right, now let's walk outside. I think in one of the videos I posted a small porch kind of thing. We were just having that in place for placement purposes. That wasn't the porch. This is the actual back deck here. Of course, HVAC. Of course, we got the yard. We got some straw. Some seed out. Worry about my sign here for my vendors to reach out before they come in and trying to set off my alarm here. I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna regret this when I go inside to clean my feet off. So back deck. What's going on? Rather busy project this one was. Just getting everything in place. Same, I lay out a lot of this stuff in my book, my first flip. Pretty simple flip. I'd say timeline, I'm sweating, y'all, I'm sorry. Timeline wise, we did rather well. Just going through, getting the vendors here, getting everything knocked out. Dealing with some issues with floor joists. The more we ripped off, the more we saw that we had to get in here and take care of. So it's okay, it happens. did what we could for rehab. I'd say we put a lot of good time into it, a lot of good hours, some good money into it. I'll break down the numbers after we sell. Have no problem with that. Sharing with you how the numbers broke down. Like I said, old rental property, perfect for a BRRRR if you were looking to refinance this bad boy, rent it out, take your cash out, repeat the process. Perfect for you. Right now, for me personally, I have a couple BRRRRs going on. So this one I want to sell, get the cash out, just kind of move on from. Plus I've had it for a while, so kind of feel good about letting it go to a nice new family or whoever to grab it and put some love into it and take care of it. So overall, hopefully you like some of the features that we added to this. We tried to make sure that we played well into the color scheme, that we played well into the more modern fit for this type of house. Kept the wooden windows. That was a first for me, actually. Normally I'm ripping these bad boys out, opening it up, putting them some nice vinyl windows in. But this time it made more sense to keep the wooden windows. So replace or repair the broken glass on those that needed to be repaired. Put some new window glaze around it, put some window locks on them bad boys. I used this stuff, it's like a WD-40 for wood. I heard about it before, but I had never used it. I wish I knew where I just put that can at, but check it out. You can Google like WD-40 for wood or something. Is that it right there? I think it's called Dry Lube. Check out Dry Lube. Look that up when you're dealing with old wooden windows. Pry those bad boys open, do what you got to do. Spray you some dry lube. It does tend to leave like a white film, all right, like on the trim of the window, so be careful. I just went back and wiped it off, but then I thought about it and I was like, man, I'm wiping off the dry lube that I put on. So I went back and sprayed a little more. I was just a little bit neater with it the second time I sprayed. First time I just felt like a kid. I was just spraying it all over. But it does tend to spread. It will get on your glass, so make sure that you move the stuff out of the way so you're not completely splattering it all over your glass. Any other fireplace here? We were kind of going back and forth on it. Actually was not my intent to paint it the same color as the trim. However, we did. It made sense and it looks great, so I really like it. Let me show you that again real quick. So I love it. Came out great. Perfect place for the new buyers to put their television, right? This section really laid out well for entertainment. I really like this area. We see a lot of turns happening in this area down in Taylors, South Carolina. So I'm excited to see the activity on this house. I would say the market is still good, especially for a house in this price point. So we'll see some pretty good activity. I'm looking forward to some good feedback. Sometimes in older homes, guys, I'm going to be honest, you're going to try to perfect every inch, right? Or at least I do. And I think I go beyond what some traditional flippers do, especially in this market. Older house, they come in there, smack some paint on it, fix up a couple things, and they call it a day. We try to go a little bit farther. My team, Concept Properties One, just try to make sure that we highlight those things that need to be highlighted. If we can rip it out and change it, we'll do it. If we can't, like some of your floors, taking out all floor joists, as many as possible. Try not to have too much of a transition when you are coming from the older floor to the newer floor. But sometimes some of these imperfections are gonna show, right? When you go out, unless you are completely rebuilding and ripping this whole thing out, some of these things are gonna show. That's just the reality. So make sure you put your all into highlighting the areas of things that you can change, that's within the budget. Even if you gotta go a little bit further, do what you gotta do so you can end up with a beautiful product. I think we put quite a bit of effort into this one, so again, I'm excited. On the outside, you'll notice you see a bunch of grading work that was done. One of the things when I owned this property as a rental property, I had to have some grading work done while tenants were inside of it, because there was a lot of pooling water on the outside and water coming towards the foundation of the property. So we immediately had to create a trench system for water to divert around the property. Once we started doing this rehab, and after we were doing some tree work and stuff like that, we noticed that the problem, it was in good shape, but I was worried about how a buyer would look at it, and if they would come on a rainy day, if they would panic. So I wanted to exaggerate the excavation work that was done to carry water around the property. So I had the excavator come back in and dig deeper to ensure that the slope would fall all water around and out of the house. We even put a drain system through the front yard. You might have seen it in some of my older videos with the gravel. There is a line down there to capture water and take water down to where it's supposed to be. There's like a buildup out there. It belongs to the city. I hate it, where they're capturing some water. It's not a stream, but it's runoff from all these properties over here. They really need like a detention pond kind of situation going on, but whatever. So we can't avoid it. And when it floods, it comes and it's trying to reach this culvert over here. But just because no work was done prior to, we had to get in there and knock it out. So we got it done. I feel really good about water flow out here. Again, with all the new grass and seed and straw and stuff, I think that that will help also. Only thing I haven't done yet, you might have noticed on the video, is that crawl space door. I had a crawl space door. I don't know who steals crawl space doors, but somebody stole my crawl space door. Or it could have been the cleaners threw it away. I don't really know. But we'll build another one, a prettier one, and get it down there. Other than that, have my termite guy come. I like to get a bond ahead just to have it, so just in case anything is seen on inspection, the buyers feel comfortable knowing that we have a transferable bond that can come to them, that can go to them. And then there's bait stations out there and all of that stuff for preventative measures, of course. Trying to think, is there anything else? I did notice a couple comments prior to was talking about refrigerators. Normally, especially in this market, we do not put refrigerators in our flip properties. I have seen some that do. It's up to you. If I was keeping a property as a rental property, of course, I would put a stackable laundry machine in there as well as a refrigerator. But I don't plan on keeping this one, so we'll let the next buyer deal with a refrigerator. I think I pretty much covered it all, so I'm excited to get this one on the market. It lists tomorrow, so if you are looking in the Taylor's market, depending on where I get this video uploaded, please make sure you reach out to Kiesia, who is listing this property, to get it to a great new buyer. But that's it. So I hope this walkthrough helped. If this brought you any content that you can use, any value, please make sure you like, subscribe, share. Super excited to continue posting these as we wrap these bad boys up. Several other projects on the way, we'll get them to you. Make sure you keep an eye out for my first book, my first flip. That's how that worked out. And can't wait to get it to you. So thank you very much, Mr. J. Howard. Bye.